Hi guys, welcome back to my new video on JavaScript series. Today's topic will be about while loop in JavaScript. Let us understand a while loop. It is a control flow statement in programming that repeatedly executes a block of code as long as a specific condition is true. Let me explain you it again. A while loop is a flow of statement which executes a block of code when the specified condition is true. Let's do it practically. Suppose I want to print a sentence. I'll simply write document.write. Inside this, I'll write my message saying hello world and I'll close this. Let's check this. See, we got the message saying hello world. In case I have to print this 10 times, then I have to just copy this and paste it like this. You can see it here. We got hello world so many times. We have to add a break tag here, but let it be. Suppose in case I want to print it 100 times or else I want to change something, then I have to particularly search that statement and change that word. To escape from this, we have a easy method called loop. In that, we have to mention how many times we want to run that statement. For doing all this, let's understand how to write a loop. Here you can see we have three parts. The first one is the initialization, the second one is the condition, and the third one is increment or decrement. Here you can see code inside it. Let's understand initialization. Initialization means nothing but assigning a numeric value. Then comes here we assign a numeric value. Then comes our condition. Here you can see we have seen on our previous video about this condition in the if video, if else. If you haven't watched that video, you can simply go and check that video. We have learnt about that in our previous videos. This condition might be true or false. Only two things are possible. It may be either true or false. If it turns out to be false, you can see it here. If condition is a false, then it will go out of the loop or exit from it. And statement inside the condition will not get printed. If it's true, it will jump into the third part, which is increment or decrement, which initialization we add and got the condition true. It will check either to increase or to decrease the value. It depends on the code situation. Here it should be increment or decrement. Then again it goes into the condition. If our condition is true, then the statement inside will get printed. Then again it goes into the condition. If again the condition is true, then again it will follow the step 3, which is increment or decrement. Again the statement runs. If the condition is false, it goes out of the loop. Let's understand this by doing it practically. Before that, I'll explain you what this increment means. Suppose you want to climb the stairs. For that, you have to take the first step. After first step, you have to take the second step and so on. Like that, increment means addition, where Just wait, I'll search that image so that it will be very easy to understand. Instead of code inside it, you just change it into increment or the decrement. It is just the increasing the value of a variable. Increment means the process of increasing the value of a variable. And it's usually specified amount, often by 1. It is commonly used in programming to update the counters or the iterators. After that, we have different types of loops. You can see it here. We have first one is the while loop, second is for loop, and the third is do while loop. This while loop, it checks the condition before execute the code. Then we have for loop. It executes a sequence of sentence multiple times. Then the third one we have is do while loop. As like while loop, it checks the condition at the end of the code. For now, let us just concentrate on this while loop. I'll simply show you one example. I'll remove all this. I'll write where a equals to 1. Then I'll mention my condition, where I'll write while. Inside this round bracket, I'll write a is smaller than equals to 10. After that, in the curly braces, I'll mention my statement. We often mention our statement by using document.write, inside which we'll write our message saying hello, how are you all. This is my message. I'll simply close this. After this, I'll add a break tag so that we'll get the message in our next line. Here I forgot to mention the double quotes. Inside this double quotes, I'll use this break. After this, I'll write my increment or the decrement part. For that, I'll write a equals to a plus 1. Then I'll close this. We have to write this inside this function. I'll explain you again. Just see this image. First one is the initialization, where I have written a equals to 1. After which I have given while the condition I have mentioned it here. While a is lesser than equal to 10, I want this statement to get printed. Inside this, I have written my increment, where a equals to a plus 1. Let's check this. Here you can see we got hello, how are you. I'll just zoom this. We got this for like 10 times. I'll explain it here how it works. After the first statement gets printed, again the condition will get, it will check whether 2 is smaller than 10 or not. Then it will again run the increment third step. It will run the third step, which is the increment or the decrement. Here you can see we have added the plus sign, where it increases the value. If I use minus sign, then it will subtract that value. Like this, we can print it 100 times also. I'll simply change a is lesser than equal to 100. You can see it here, we got so many statements. We can write it 1000 times also. If in case I want to change the statement from hello how are you, I'll simply write subscribe my YouTube channel. I'll simply refresh this. You can see here we got the message as subscribe my YouTube channel. This is how the while loop works in JavaScript. In our next video, we'll learn about this. Just wait. For loop. I have seen many people are watching my videos and they are not subscribing. Please do subscribe my channel. It will just motivate me to upload more videos. Thanks for watching this video.